today I'm going to show you how to play one of my favorite games, King of Tokyo. King of Tokyo is like, you remember when you were a little kid and there was a big pile of snow and you played King of the Mountain? Well, this is King of the Mountain, but board game style, dice style, with kaiju monsters. Now today I chose specifically these two because this one I paid extra for. The money went to charity, which is awesome, but this is Dracus. And then if I didn't have Dracus, I would play Mecha Dragon because Mecha Dragon is just awesome. Alright, so this is essentially a dice rolling game. You get one initial roll, you choose which dice to keep. If you know how to play Elder Sign, this is kind of has a little bit of the same mechanic, but you get one initial roll, and then you get two more rolls after that, for a total of 3 rolls. Now, the symbols on the dice determine which dice, of course, you're going to keep. The claws are attacking people. The hearts are healing, that's kind of expected, huh? Lightning bolts are for energy cubes, or as I like to call them, jello cubes, because they kind of look like little jello cubes. And then the numbers are for points. The way that points work is you have to have sets of 3. So let's say I have 3 ones. That would be worth 1 point. If I add another one, it adds on 1 more point. So a total of 2 points, etc. Now this is where scoring gets a little bit goofy, because if you get a 2 or a 3, let's say you get a set of 2s, that is worth 2 points. However, if you get 1 more 2, that's only worth an additional 1 point. So this would be worth 3 points. And again, with the 3s, the initial 3 would be worth 3 points. The next 3 would only add 1 more point. Following 3 add 1 more point, and so on. There's really 2 ways to win this game. One would be with points. So if you get up to 20 points, you win. Another way to win would be if you kill all the other monsters. You start initially with 10 health points, and you go down to the skull, which, of course, is not a good thing. You're dead. I've seen points win only a couple times. Most of the time, you just want to try to kill the other people first. The first person to roll a claw is also the first person to go into Tokyo. So let's say, I do my initial rolls, and that was not a good example because I didn't get any claws. Still not getting any claws. And I got a claw. So, let's say I'm playing this guy. I'd be the first one to go into Tokyo because I was the first one to roll a claw. When you go into Tokyo, you get 1 point. If it somehow makes it back around to you and you're still in Tokyo, you now get 2 points for every time it gets back to you. Now, a couple things while you're in Tokyo. If you're in Tokyo and you roll claws, that's an attack. That means you attack everybody who's outside of Tokyo. If you're outside of Tokyo and you roll attacks, you only attack the monster that's inside Tokyo. Now, the problem about being in Tokyo is that you cannot heal while in Tokyo. So if you roll a heart, it's null. You cannot heal. And let's say you are down to a couple of health points left, you probably want to get out of Tokyo. So how you do that is if somebody attacks you and rolls a claw, you can do what's called conceding, which means you leave Tokyo and the person that hit you is now in Tokyo and they receive 1 point. Now, the symbol on the die that I haven't really gone over yet is the lightning bolt. Lightning bolt gives you these jello cubes, remember? And these jello cubes are good to buy cards that are out, which will give you special abilities. How you buy the cards is at the end of your turn, you read the cards, obviously, to figure out which one you want, and it costs the number that's in the corner. For example, this would cost 4, and this would cost 3. Now these cards vary in abilities, like Some of them will give you an extra die. Some of them will resurrect you if you get down to zero health points. Let's say that one of these cards is really powerful and you know that somebody is eyeing it. And you really don't want them to have it because they're eyeing it and you want to be a jerk. You take 2 of your jelly cubes on your turn and you can choose to wipe the cards and put out 3 brand new cards, and hopefully there's one that you will want and they won't. Currently there are 2 expansions for this game. First one being Halloween. This gives characters costumes, a couple of different abilities, and it also adds a couple of new characters that you could play. The other one is Power Up. Now, with Power Up, each of the individual characters get their own set of cards that they're called evolutions. So let's say that you're rolling and you roll 3 hearts. That means your character evolves and gets new abilities. This, in my opinion, is the far superior expansion. You'll learn which character becomes your favorite from it, and it's just all around a lot of fun. There is a follow-up game to this, and it is called King of New York. If you like this game, it's a really good game to play with people who aren't really into gaming. You know, it's not complex at all, and it's a lot of fun. You know, I play this on a regular basis. I show it at the store I work at very often because I love showing it. And let's say you really like this. There is King of New York, and there's a lot more smashing to it and a lot less healing. I'll probably make a video coming up on how to play that because there are a lot of different rules, but same kind of mechanics with the rolling and deciding what's going on. If you have a game that you would like me to explain, leave it in the comments below. And if I know the game and I own it, I'll likely be making a video in the future. Otherwise, if you are in the Southeast Wisconsin area, I work at Game Universe in Franklin on Saturdays, well, most Saturdays, and I run demos at 3 o'clock pretty much every Saturday. We have the list on the Facebook page, so like Game Universe, and it's actually Greenfield on Facebook because the store moved to Franklin. But I'll be listing all of my demos on there, and you're welcome to join me anytime. If you have any requests for demos, let me know, and I'd be more than happy to show you. If I don't know the game, I'm absolutely willing to learn the game to show people. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to your comments. Thanks!